So this is what I'm reacting to because this came out while I was out of town, and it's Will Smith apparently apologizing for the Oscar thing, which is just very funny to me. He released this, what, the same month that I released my Oscars video? Coincidence? I think not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sitting.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance?
This is like celebrities read mean tweets. This is so funny. This is Will Smith is, oh my god.
Speech. I was.
Why do you need a whole fucking production to do this? Take a video on your fucking phone. It'll seem a bit more genuine, you know? Like, do you really... Your shoelaces are untied also. But, like, I hate the whole... We need a production. You know? We need to spend thousands of dollars to make an apology video. Like, that's so weird, dude. So weird. Look at this shit.
Fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
Who? This is so late. Like, dude, I released my video and people were like, "Adam, you're late." It's like, yeah, it took a lot of editing, you know. You know, there's a lot of projects being worked on at once, but like an apology, just an apology to like the person that you physically assaulted in front of millions of people. That takes how many months? Like, this has been a while. When were the Oscars? Like April, March? It's now August.
So I will say to you, Chris,
Why don't you say it to him? This isn't for Chris. This is for the public. You posted this publicly. This isn't for Chris.
apologize to you.
Yeah, the only person watching here, Chris Rock.
My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here when.
Okay, you can't see this, so I'm just gonna change this. Hold on, look at this shit. The world is sick. Love is the cure. Like, come on, dude. It's so funny. Like, during his acceptance speech, he was like, God called on me to protect my family. Like, just tried to justify it. It was so weird.
Whenever you're ready to talk.
Okay. I'm sorry. Say one more time here.
Whenever you're ready. Unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. So, like, if Chris Rock said, I'm not ready to talk about it, do you think he meant, oh, just don't talk to me directly and instead make a YouTube video talking to me? Do you think that's what he meant, Will? If he's not ready to talk about it, do you think he wanted you to make a video on this and post it and have it research? If he's uncomfortable about the situation, do you think he wants this in the news cycle again? If he just told you, like, I don't want to talk about it, I wouldn't want to talk about it with you either, Will. You're a fucking psycho.
I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and you know, that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize.
I was hoping that would turn into like an insult, like, I want to apologize to Chris's mother for blowing out her back last night. Boom, and then just like credits. It was like a fake apology. He's like, don't ever talk about my wife again. Just doubles down.
And, I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment.
I'm. This isn't for those people, right? This is for you, Will.
So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable.
What? Like, it's not. I could imagine someone getting so if they're pushed to their most extreme limits and they've had like the worst day of their lives and someone is like right next to them in their face going like, you son of a bit, like just intentionally trying to piss them off. I could imagine in that moment someone snapping and going like, ha, and like maybe like physically assaulting in some way. Dude, you walked up to the fucking stage. You had like a minute to this wasn't like a, whoa, what did I do? This was like, I'm getting up there. You thought about it and then you went up. Like you had how many steps to be like, whoa, what am I doing? Like, and then you did it. And then he was like, yo, what's wrong? And then you yelled at him and cried. You were yelling at him, and then the entire night went by, and then you justified it without apologizing to him at all, even in your acceptance speech. And you were like, God told me to do this, basically. Like, what the fuck, dude? You can't... This isn't a heat of the moment thing. This is, you're a fucking psycho, and you didn't even realize that what you did was wrong because you're living in another world because you're in a crazy rich person celebrity bubble. Jesus.
I spent the last 3 months replaying.
It's been 3 months.
And understanding the nuances and the
I learned it was bad.
complexities of what happened.
Are you gonna? I would love for you to go into detail about the nuances and complexities about about going up on stage and slapping Chris Rock because he told a very a very normal joke, like a very tame joke
in that moment, and I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that...
I'm just gonna... Sorry, I got distracted.
That thinks... I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me. Like
now, there's no part of you that thinks that that was okay, is what you're saying? Because you definitely felt that way earlier for a long time after the the incident happened.
That thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment.
You justified it in your acceptance speech. That took place like an hour after it happened.
No part of me that thinks...
Could you, like, just don't even fucking apologize at this point. Like, what is this stupid video? What is this? This is so late, too.
That's the optimal way.
You're so rich, dude. Like, you're still gonna be in movies, even. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You got, like, royalties on, like, your children's music, probably. Like...
To handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something?
Oh God, I love how he has to play defense for Jada right now, and he has to be like, "No, Jada did not tell me to do it." Like, come on, is that why this video exists? Did she tell him? Like,
No. It's like, I made a choice on my own from my own experiences, from my history with
a choice.
Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family.
This is absolutely insane. Like, this doesn't feel genuine in the slightest.
For the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me. And it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment.
Does it? Does it hurt? Do you feel remorse in any way? I don't like it's. I'm trying not to be like, oh, they're a huge rich celebrity and it's impossible to empathize with them. I'm just saying it's like it doesn't feel genuine, you know? I'm sure there's rich people that, have empathy and emotions. Like they exist, but fuck, like Will Smith, not in this moment for you.
I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the?
See, it's funny that these are like paraphrased questions that like I'm sure some people have asked, but they're being selective over like which ones they're choosing to answer. This isn't like a real like, oh, I'm just going through like the Twitter feed and seeing what people are saying. This is like, here are the questions that we would like to answer because we think that it would make us look better if we answer it in this way. Jada did not tell me to hit Chris. Okay. She was like, I'm going to slap him. I said, how can she slap? And I did it instead.
People who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down.
The slap.
So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically. And
this is so far like my favorite YouTuber apology video because he was the rewind time YouTuber, right? So, right, this counts as one of them.
Emotionally, to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as.
Could you imagine like your biggest controversy is slapping someone? Could you imagine like that's your controversy? Like, and it's not just your controversy. It's like you're releasing a video about this 3 months after the fact. This is like the biggest deal in the world, apparently. Like, holy shit.
A piece of shit. So I would say to those people,
he swore.
I know.
Are they going to demonetize him?
It was confusing. I know it was shocking. But are they
going to ban Will Smith's YouTube channel for assaulting someone? Like,
I promise you,
he should be banned from Twitch.
I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world.
with the power of my slaps.
If you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Oh, you're my friend. Oh, okay. My best friend, YouTuber Will Smith. A very. What's the word for that? Fucking. Uh, something relationship. What's the word? Parasocial. Thank you. Will Smith probably doesn't care about YouTube ad revenue. I don't know. I don't know. Like, if you get like $5,000 off of a YouTube video, to him that would be like $5. But that's like I still care about $5. Electrica00, thank you for the sub. All right, I give that YouTuber apology video, a sit down denied out of 10. Someone should edit the Will Smith slap so that he says that. Oops, there's my boy. Denied. Sit down.
Denied! Sit down! I'm going to, okay?
Welcome to August 2022, everybody. Here are the updated Patreon credits. Sam McKinney, Orange Juice Slurper, Nico Fuentes, Ryan, Joel999, Wriggle Moss, Speak of the Joker, Melly Kitsune, Black Mama 1993, Mitzi Marcella, Yup Yup Yup, Caden Mack, Andre Philippe, Charisma, the Super One Player, Jacob Arndt, Zachary Kane, Chi.exe, Gothic Sith, Mandelbro, Wales, Bo the Doggo, Gabriel Herrera, Hoofido, and Lemonade Warrior is participating in the hit game Among Us and is considered the encroacher. I should also let you know that there is a new tier on my Patreon. $10 and up patrons get early access to videos that aren't ready to be posted just yet. I'll see you later.